Now, the rest of the story.
Welcome back, guys. We're on day 4 of corn harvest, and I know the videos have been kind of dull and lacking. Today is Tuesday, so this isn't going to make tonight's posting, so you're probably watching this on Thursday. And I haven't been feeling great at all. So first day of harvest was calibrating, and we ended up running out part of Rockville. Yielded well. Moisture has been coming off basically at storage levels. Now, as of everything we've harvested so far, at least in regards to us, we're not really looking to having to do too much drying in the bin. And I messed up. Yep. 79 didn't like that. I gotta be careful because I'm making sure that these wagons are fully loaded. Going from my place back up to the home farm, it's a lot quicker than it used to be. I mean, back when I was using that year I used the 82 and the 76 tore up its transmission. I guess that wasn't a transmission. It stripped out the parking pawl. And, you know, that was the year where we were loading the wagon, and the 76 decided to start walking away or driving away with me on the wagon. So right here, transmission's nice. Put it in road gear. I got it set for the transport mode. Take my foot off the brake, no use of the clutch. And then it's all throttle. One kind of neat thing about this tractor is it was like my second load. Yeah, it turns out that if you goose it too hard with a full load sitting at a standstill, that I can spin the tires. And I had all 4 rear tires spinning. Oh well, this tractor's making the road travel, the road transport, so much easier. I say definitely, it's got the horsepower and the transmission and the duals and the mechanical front wheel drive. It's got it all. So really enjoyable to run. The 7600 was pulling this exact same wagon, and I was losing about 4 or 5 gears coming up this hill. With this machine fully loaded, I get down about 20 miles an hour, give or take. You say there's not a whole lot of moisture in this corn, so there, the automatic, the transmission's taking over, and it's slowly dropping us down. Sitting about, 1900 RPM. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. 1900 RPMs at 20.5 miles an hour. We gonna lose 20? Yeah, we're under 20. Which isn't bad, because with the 76, I get down to about 16, 15 miles an hour. A bigger wagon would be kind of nice. Another, like a Brent or an Underfirth, 600 or 700 bushel wagon for doing this would be nice. I'd like a tarp on it, like especially when we're doing beans. But this year beans went by fairly quick. We didn't have any delays at all. Even as far as corn, we're dumping in the bins, and it's really allowing us to more or less just keep running. The 1 day, 2 days, because today the wind is actually picking up a little bit again, but that second day of running, the wind was just downright nasty. But they're not really calling. The last I checked, we were supposed to have a chance of rain last Saturday. Saturday night, I don't think we got anything. I think Ryan said we had like a light dusting, but it didn't keep us from running. The next chance of rain is Sunday, and we should have enough corn out Between Hannah and Brittany, they got a bunch of fodder ground up that we're going to go ahead and try to get that baled up here before this weekend. That'll be about a third of our fodder, maybe a little bit more, because depending on what we end up with up here, might end up just hauling a load or two. When I say a load, I mean about 12 bales, because using those the bale wagons that I got, rather than using a flatbed trailer and using the 2 bale carriers, will make that a little bit easier. Only 12 bales because I don't like stacking corn fodder doubled up on those bale wagons, because I've broken 2 arms off of that K&K wagon of mine, and both times it was from dropping a fodder bale on it that was stacked on the second level, and it either broke a tine off. I think the first time it broke a tine off the bale mover we had at the time, or for the skid steer, and then the second time was just operator error. So I don't mind doing it with hay. I mean, stack them 8 bales on a wagon, but I'm looking forward to having them, and I'd like to buy 2 more. I mean, they're relatively, I know it's a big change in my perspective of wanting to get one of those larger JBM wagons, but if I can buy 2 of these dolly hay wagons or bale trailers for less than half the price of one of those larger wagons. Well, the dolly wagons that we're running are a lot handier in the waterways and some of the fields that we got, rather than a 36-foot long trailer. I gotta hop out and drop this off because I think they're getting slightly ahead of me.